Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Granny Gamer and we're back in surviving Ceres. Now, I was trying to get the rocket ship, oops, I went the wrong way. The rocket ship to bring us peoples. But I don't know what is up with that. So, call a resupply or passenger rocket. So this one's idle on Earth. And I wanted to do a passenger rocket, but I don't know if I have enough money. So I think that's the problem. I think if you look at our money, we only have, let's see. Well, we have 7,200. I don't know what the deal is. So what I'm thinking is, wait a minute. Let's look at, we do need to look and see what this says. So, produce 100 watts of power, and the main objective is to, call in the passenger rocket ship and bring some colonists in. So we have that machine that makes, yeah, that makes those food things, and I think they're upstairs. Is it upstairs? I forget how much it takes. But let's see. I think it's this machine right here. This gave us a lot of money. Oh, here is our where we can make our equipment now. We can do a rebreather. So we need a spring and a barge rod. We're going to need all this stuff. I think this will help us with some of the stuff. But we also made a bunch of these. Alright. And I think the rocket ship only took 5. But I'm going to grab a few of these. Because I want to make some rocket fuel. How bad's our weight? Our weight's good. So it took 10 rocket fuel to get that off. And this is where we make our rocket fuel. To make 1 rocket fuel, we need 10 ice and 2 coal. So we need to make 10 of them. So we're going to need then to times it obviously to 100 ice and 10 coal. So let's go downstairs and let's get that. So in order to make coal, we need 10 of it. We do that in the grinder here. Coal takes 5 ice, and I think we got the ice here. And it takes 5 copper ore. Alright, so I don't know if we had any copper left over here. We do. And we also have some ice. So let's take that. And let's see about making our our coal first. So if we put this all in there, we're gonna need 10 coal. So 10 of those. And then we should have the 100 ice left. So we can make our fuel, and we can ship these off, and hopefully we'll get some money off of them. I think each one of these, I can't remember, yeah, 25 million each. So if we ship off 5 of them, that's going to be 125 million. We also have to put stuff in the food storage up there. And we have to, I think we upgraded our processor. Let's go look, our food processor here. Nope. So we gotta upgrade the food processor. I think it will help. Whoops, I went the wrong way. So let's go back and look at the food processor. So we're not gonna do that. We're doing the machine. Facility upgrades. Nope. Machines. Alright, so the food processor. So we want to research a lot of this food, melon ice cream. We want to get salad. A melon and tomato salad can be consumed for 25 increased food. It's going to be a lot better than just taters. But we should be able to upgrade a little bit more. Corn and tomatoes, melon ice cream, and melon tomatoes. So we'll use the potatoes for anything else other than this? I guess not. But let's wait right now on this. But we're gonna want it. We're gonna want it. So we got our 10 coal. We got our 100 ice. Or yeah, 10 coal, 100 ice. Let's go make some rocket fuel and we'll send that other one off. And I think we need to make another landing pad for up here. We don't want them rocket ships to be landing over on the other one. What is this? You coal. Oh, I need twice as much as that. Okay. Well, let's craft what we can. We need 10 more coal. I miss... It sounded like that was broke for a minute. I need 10 more coal. Let's see if we have enough. Coal. Yeah, we need ice. Now, I believe I put a bunch of ice over here. I did. Let's grab that. And then we'll make 10 more. So, I don't know if we have to go through here, but right in here where it says colonist, it says happiness, shifts available, total colonist. When we get one down, we want someone to work on a few different things, but we need to produce 100 milliwatts of power. So let's take a look at that while we're waiting, because I think we're pretty close to that anyway. Yeah, so we're only one solar panel away from the 100. So let's go over here. And in order to... Nope. To make this, we need... Oh, we got 4 right here, so that's right. We did make some more. So let's go put these out. Ooh, it is cold out here, honey. It's cold. So let's put these out here. So we got a little bit more money for that. And we do need the power, so it doesn't matter. We don't want to run out of power again, so... Got a lot of power out here. I don't know how it's getting sun, but I'll take it. Just take it. Alright, that's still working. 10 seconds. Once we get this all set up, we're going to go over and we're going to... actually, we only needed 9. I think I left one over there. Maybe I didn't. I did restart the game, so it might not be over there now. Oops. Yeah, it went. So let's make all the 5. We need 50 seconds. We'll grab all this and then we'll head out. In the meantime, let me check my food. Yeah, my food's not good. I really need those other recipes just for myself to be able to produce what we're looking at. So while this is doing this, I went the wrong way. This place is so complicated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We did make the barracks, right? And we made the barracks. We made the rec room. There's just so much going on here, you know? Alright, there's the rec room. There's the barracks. Where did we just go? I can't even find where we were. Over here? Here we go. Scared me for a minute. Alright, let's run this rocket fuel over to the other rocket. We'll send it back to get some more funding. And go from there. I think we really should make some, yeah. We really should make some of them that suit the breather. We wouldn't have to worry about breathing out here. That would be real nice. So we probably should work on that next. Alright, so let's put this in the storage. Let's see how much. Oops, wrong spot. So if we put this in there, we can put actually quite a few in here. So we're going to do that. Might have to run over and get a little bit more. I didn't think it would take this much. But hey, we'll take it, we'll love it, and we'll squeeze it tight. So let's go back and get, it was how many? 3? 2 more. We want as much money out of that as we can get. So 2 more. I believe we had that much. And then the next thing we're going to be working on, we're going to try to see if we can get that rocket ship back with some passengers. But if we can't, that's fine. We're going to work on getting our suit. So let's see, this was up here. We might have to make that remote or deconstructor so we can kind of configure this base a little better, because it's kind of cray-cray the way it is. Alright, yeah, we only need 2 more. And then we're going to start working on these, okay? We really need that. Actually, what is a rebreather? 2 springs and a bronze rod. Let's see if we can make that now. Into bronze rod. Because then we wouldn't have to worry about running out of breath. East. Oop, went the wrong way. So where we're gonna make those is in, I believe, the parts one. We can't do a spring. So let's look over to the tools here just to make sure. No spring. Let's see what the parts for the spring is. So select building, machines. That is the parts constructor. There they are. Research the spring. And what did I say? A bronze rod. Sink. Well, you can make a lot of stuff out of this. Not sure what all that's going to be used for, but let's make sure we can do the bronze rod. Okay, we can already do the bronze rod. So let's see what we need for 2 springs and a bronze rod. Alright, so 2 springs take 2 copper sheets, and the bronze rod takes a bronze bar. I think we already have the bronze bar on us. Yep. So let's make one of those. And then 2 copper sheets, we need a copper bar. So we just need to go get a couple of... Oh, no. Yeah, we got bronze. Got a copper bar. do we have copper left in this? I think we're going to need more than that, but let's see. I think the copper bars took quite a bit of copper. Nope, we can do 2. I think that's all we need. I hate trying to make too much at once because you never know what exactly you're going to need. And if you use it all on one thing, I mean, eventually it's going to get to the point where we can, right? But right now it's just not that way. So let's make 2 copper sheets, and let's go make that rebreather so that we can breathe outside. And we'll get the rest when we get back. Just so that we won't have to worry about air anymore outside would be real nice. So let's see what we got to do. And we will make that. Oh no, we gotta take this back down. I think I messed up. We need the springs. Sorry. You know, so little time. Come here. So we need to take this. We're gonna have to make another 2 sheets. So let's go make over 2 more copper bars. Because I did that all wrong, didn't I? This is why I usually write things down. This won't take long. So it ain't gonna be bad. It's not like I made a big boo-boo. A big boo-boo. Oh, I gotta eat and drink. I think I need to make more water. So first we need to craft those 2. And then we're gonna make another spring. Alright, let's go up there now. See if we can get that rebreather. And let's see what it's like not to have to breathe. Hold our breath, I should say. Alright, so 2 springs. And let's craft that. These machines are quite fast, are they not? So does that mean I have it on? Or do I have to put it down here? Doesn't let us put it in here. Drop transfer. Alright, let's see if that works. We'll go outside and see if it works. I don't know if there's a way to put it actually on me any other way, so the only thing we'll know is if we're outside and we don't have to worry about breath now. So let's take these over and get that rocket ship finished. Is our air going down? I don't think our air's going down now. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, it looks good. If we had those boots and stuff. Oh no, our air is going down still. What is wrong with that? Maybe we gotta have the whole suit, or there's another way to put it on. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll figure it out. Alright, so we want to put 2 more of these in there. Oh, nope, not that, girl. You just got that. And then we're gonna launch that puppy. Let's get out of here now. So that's gonna leave us. I gotta figure out how to get this here onto me. What did I do? What did I just... OMG. Where is everything? Alright, thank Jeevany. I just don't know how to get this on us. We tried to put it in here. It doesn't work. Wait a minute. Right there, head. I found it. Now we can breathe. Is it going down still? It's still going down. We'll have to see what's going on with that. Maybe we need the whole suit. So, let's just check and see what they say about... Alright, so... I could have swore that was to let us... I think we might need the whole suit. Alright, that's okay. We will make the whole suit. But for now... I already did call in your first... Okay, call in passenger rocket to bring in someone. Main objective. I think that's what we gotta do. Alright, so... Idle on Earth. We selected some, and I can't remember which one we selected. We were checking out Quick Learner. I know I picked that one. Thomas Oxen, he's a coward. I don't want that. Scott King, I think we selected him. What was the other one? Yeah, this Andrew Diaz. Selected him. I'm trying to cover all these. So we have plenty of people. Let's see, we have so far, we have good people on the first. Pretty good on the first one. We just need to make sure this one's covered. Oh, we did with her. So we just need maybe somebody really kind of capable. What was the one that said they were like a team leader or something? Leader right here. We don't have very good military strength. We probably need somebody else with good military strength. Maybe this guy. Well, is there anybody else? He's a coward. There's this guy. Could do Doug Young. Alright, let's try that. Landing pad. There we go. I didn't do the right landing pad. Alright, now we're gonna get people. Whew, okay. Have a colonist harvest any crop. It looks like we need to call in a rocket ship to bring in... I thought we just did that. We do have crops here that need to be harvested, so... And we did cover that. Oh, how long was that going to be? Four minutes. Alright, let's work on making that suit we need. So, let's go upstairs and write down what we need. Alright, so... we definitely think we need this. So we need 25 iron bars for that. The bigger backpack is gravity pack. It is a bronze frame. And 5 screws. And then for this one, it is concrete. Did I see concrete somewhere? 5 concrete. And 2 cables. And then we already got the rebreather, but we need the pants. So 5 copper sheets and 5 iron rods. Alright, that's what we're going to get. Right now, we're going to go down and we're going to try to work on that while we're waiting on them. So, let's see, what do we got in here? We got 20 copper, 40 copper bars. I don't know if we're going to need them, but we're going to grab them. And we're going to run over here. I think I left my stuff in here. Alright, so first thing off is we need 25 bars. 25 of those. Check. We need to go see what it takes to make a bronze frame. Which I think we can already make. Bronze frame. Right? No, that's a copper frame. So we gotta go and open up bronze frame. And that would be under machine blueprints. That's the tools again. Copper frame. No, it was the parts one. Sorry, parts. Alright, so iron frame, copper, screws already done. Concrete, we need to research that. We need cable. And we need the bronze frame. Look, we got a lot of money. Alright, let's get some food in this. And we're gonna need to go get water. Going over here. So let's do... craft all 11 of those. So let's go back over here. Our bars ought to be done. Yep, there they are. So we got these. Alright, so these we need for a particular thing. So we're going to put it down there. Also, we did have some stuff up here. So let me look real quick to see what we have up here. We have 10 screws, so we don't need the screws anymore. We have wire, no cable. So we don't need the screws, we need the bronze frame. Alright. Bronze frame. The 2 screws and 1 bronze rod. So we need to craft one of those. And we got 10 screws, so we're going to put these 10 screws over here. And we're going to make this this right here, and we need 5 of these screws still. Screws aren't that hard to make, but if we don't have to make them, that's best. So these 2 are done. Alright, so that's the bronze and the screws. So we need 5 concrete, 2 cables. Bronze rod and wire. Oh, we did have wire up there. Let's go get that wire. Need it after all. We have 4 of those. Alright, so in order to get 2 cables, we need 2 cables. We got wire, we need 2 bronze rods. So let's craft 2 of those. Where's the wire? So now we should be able to craft 2 of those. So that's that. We need 5 concrete. So there's that. 5 concrete takes. Oh, we have some blocks of ice too. Where did we put those blocks of ice? I think I left them over here. In this. No. Where did I leave the blocks? Did we use the blocks of ice? Nope. But we needed how many? Oh goodness, I forgot how many we needed now. We don't have any ice anyway in here, so we gotta go get ice. Concrete. 5 blocks of ice. We have the iron bars. We need the 5 blocks of ice. So we're gonna need more ice anyway. Let's drop these things off. This is exactly why we have this. So we're gonna drop this off and this off. This is what we need for our journey. Let's go grab some water that we made. And I think we should be able to drop off. We don't need these copper bars for some reason. Drop them back off. We don't want to try to carry them out. And let's go get some ice. Oh, are our colonists here? Where are our colonists? Well, let's go get our ice. Should be here somewhere. Looks like this one might be off. Which is full, probably. It's funny to be out here when there isn't any snow. Alright, here we go. Let's grab our ice. Get started again. Oh, there they are up there. You see them? We got peoples. Alright, so we needed 5 each. So what we're going to need is 25 of each to make 5 bars. So 25, we got 7. Here, let's just take that with us so that we know what we're doing. And we got to go upstairs when we're done anyway, so we need 25 of these. I didn't need that many. Now let's go upstairs real quick. We need one of those persons to be assigned to the garden. Let's go see what we got here. How do we assign these people? They're walking around doing nothing. They got no food. You can put colonists work using the college. Oh, and mission control. Oh, they need to be put to work. We need the one on gardening. So that they can have food. Alright, so assign work. Manage worker for farming. No. Back. Alright, here we go. They're not very happy. Don't know which one of them does the... Oh gosh, this is not going to be easy, is it? Assign work. Okay. No food in the water. View colonist details. View stats. Jobs. Okay, this is what he does. So I need the one that does good in farming that I got. Alright, probably one of these. Current job, none. How do we actually get them to... I don't know how they do it. Alright, let's go over here and get this ice block. So we're gonna need to do this. And we need 25 of these. And we'll just switch these out. Oh. We really need someone to be able to assign them something. No shifts. I don't understand what the shifts are. But let's go ahead and pick some of this food up. Hello. Guess that wasn't finished. I don't want them going hungry. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we need to get to the seed thing first. Ugh, I'm hungry evidently. Thirsty too. So we need 5 corn. Craft all those. Split 1, split 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna make 5 tomatoes, 5 watermelon. I think we had some over there. Let that finish. And let's get our ice bars. And then we need to make some concrete. So let's get this stuff over here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. And we'll make 5 of these. Oh, what do you mean 4? Oh, I put some Walmart. Oh, yeah, that's good. Alright, now 5 of these. Alright, so... seed dissector. 5 of those. And I believe we already have potatoes. So let's take these upstairs along with... we need to make some water. So... we don't want them being hungry. We don't want them being hungry, that's for sure. So... let's take all the ice we have. We are going to load them up with water and food. And maybe that'll help. I don't know. Gotta figure out something, right? Gonna have them dying on me already. Craft 11. Alright, so now we have the 5 concrete bars. And we need, I think, was it 5 iron sheets? Oh gosh, I forgot to write down if it was iron sheets. Let's take them food and water first. It's gonna be a minute and a half for that. We don't want them starving. While I'm up there, I'll look and see whether it was iron or whatnot. They definitely aren't very happy. Food and water storage. We got 15. Got some of that. We got some of that. 3. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to cook it too, I think. I don't know. Oh, I forgot. Goodness sakes, Granny. I might have to do a little research on what we're supposed to do here. Let's see. Which one of these take the rods? This one. So it was iron rods. And copper sheets. Alright. So the first thing we need to do is unlock them recipes, probably. Machines. Food processor. We're going to research that. That. And that. I probably should have gotten that to go back up. I think we're going to need those copper bars I got over here now. And then we need to pick up all the other stuff. So, copper bars. We need 5 copper sheets. Yes, 5 copper sheets. And 5 iron rods. And that takes, I don't know what. And then we should be able to get what we need. So let's get the rest of this stuff. Okay. There's our 5 copper sheets and 5 iron rods. We do need to get that food now down here and make that food for them. I shouldn't have left it up there. And then we'll have to have somebody planting some. Let's get the water for them. Did I pick that up? 5 copper rods. Alright, let's go down and make them some food. And drop the water off for them. So at least they're not gonna at least starve while we're here, hopefully. Water. Alright, let's take this back downstairs and see what we can make with it. Be right back with some real food. Eventually, hopefully, they can make this stuff themselves. Alright, so we want to put all this over here. Alright, and then let's look at the recipes. So this takes tomato and 2 melons. This takes ice. Alright, let's go ahead and craft all 7 of them. We're gonna craft some ice cream. I don't know, I'll make them happier. It's gonna be a bit, so let's go. Gotta get these seeds done. We need to make 5 seeds. And we need to plant. Alright, that's gonna be a minute. Let's go back over here. Got them some food now. It's still making it. 76 ice and soup. We can craft one of those. And then we're going to do the melon ice cream. Oh, we got to have ice. Hold on. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll see how many we can make with that. Four. So let's see if these seeds are done. They are. So I think we have all the seeds back here. Yes, we have more potatoes too. We can get them. Another corn seed. And we got some potato seeds we can plant. Oh goodness, guys, this is gonna take a bit, you know. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop right here, guys. It's been a while. We're gonna get together. We're gonna get this figured out with them. We're gonna try to not starve them to death at least first. But you tell me what you think. I really like this game. We're gonna get to the point, I believe, where we can go down in that radioactive place, hopefully, and find out what's going on with that. I would ask that you do me a favor if you hadn't subscribed to my channel yet and you're enjoying my videos, if you would please take the time to hit that subscribe button and that like button when you're watching the videos. I'd really appreciate it, the support and everything. I could really use it. Really use it. With that being said, though, I do want to say thank you for watching. Everyone that has supported my channel. You guys are amazing. And don't forget to come back and see me sometime here. This is Granny Gamer, and I hope you're having a great day.